You know what? I could rage. But first, we gotta sample your mom's pussy to see if it's good enough. If the smell is something I can't handle, best believe I'll be fucking raging.
Yo, listen, man, shout out to you guys, man. Y'all blowing up my worst manga video ever. I reviewed that Rent a Girlfriend bullshit. Y'all niggas keep on smelling the syrup. I'm happy y'all blowing it up because that was one of the worst things ever. That video wasn't even supposed to be up, man. Honestly, it was really spontaneous. I'm back here. I'm gonna make another video. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. Let's just get into it, bro. If y'all are liking the videos, though, make sure you like and comment and subscribe. I'm reading every single comment I get dropped. Give me some video suggestions. I got VRs, videos up and coming. I got some more novel ideas. Next is going to be my top 5 favorite novels. But let's just get into these top 5 worst novels I've ever read. Let's go. Now, y'all might be like, what is the Grand Gray Sovereign talking about? Worst novels he's ever read? Top 5? Like, what is he talking about? Like, he squired through so many myriad of worlds, there's no way that he can render down the top 5. Yes, I can, bro. I've seen it all, bro. I can literally reach back to the back of my brain. Although my brain tried to forget the trash, it's still on the floor, you know what I mean? I have yet to sweep up in my brain, so let's just go ahead and sweep by doing this. So number 5, what could it be? Guys, you've probably seen the thumbnail already. No, I'm not no clickbaiter. It's really Invincible, but this is one of the worst novels I ever had to read. I only read like 200 or 300 chapters, somewhere around there, and he went into like a restaurant 4 times and triggered a young master. Now, nothing's wrong with, you know what, I could get by if you repeat your plot points, you know what I mean? Swallowed Star did it, kind of. Even some of the best novel creators repeat a plot point, you know what I mean? But why are you doing the same stitch over and over again? You can't fugazi me. I see through it. The facade, I see through it all, man. Like, it's the Grand Gray Sovereign. I started divining it around 100 chapters. He went to a restaurant twice, triggered a young master. I'm like, you know what, that's kind of weird. I hope I don't see a restaurant scene like this ever again. I see it a 3rd time. I'm like, okay, 3rd time's a charm. You know what I mean? He did it a 3rd time. You got your charm. Woo woo yippee woo woo. Now don't do it a 4th time. He did it a 4th time. I had to drop it off. I'm sorry. Like, what if he goes into another restaurant 5 or 6 more times? I already saw it. You don't even need to tell me, bro. That's number 5. I mean, it's like, why are you repeating a plot point from the beginning? You know what? It was so good too. I heard he had godheads, bro. He was refining literal godheads, bro. The power system, I like the way it was written. The power system is kind of unique, but it did have 9 layers in one realm. I said that in my Cultivation Reacts video. Any manhwa, any novel that have 9 layers in one realm are usually horrible. I have yet to see a good one. I mean, come on. Besides Top Tier Providence, which a comment did point out. Shout out Kinchan, by the way, man. Really good YouTuber. But besides Top Tier Providence, I can't name another one. Marshall Peak sucks. This sucks. I mean, guys, stop reading these Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation. That novel so garbage I didn't even put it on the list. I just forgot. I should have put it on the list, but this ain't a top 10. It's a top 5. Yeah, stop repeating your plot points and like your stitches in like a span of 200, 300 chapters. Come on, at least spread them out a bit. Let him at least go to a restaurant before he's gonna go to the Divine Realm, and then midway through the Divine Realm, he goes to another restaurant. It's like if Mang Hao went to the store to get some pills, and every single time, every like 40 chapters, the lady at the counter would be like, nah, this nigga can't afford no pills, and then he face slaps her and drop a whole bunch of spirit stones. It's like, come on, bro, there's only so many times you can do that till I start to see through it. Now, number 4, what could this be? I don't even remember which one it is. Oh yeah, okay, come on, bro, he's a rapist. I can't see. Listen, I already don't like when the main character, think about it. In Cultivation, in the heavens, anything goes. There's a myriad of thous. You can do anything to cultivate to the highest realms. Shit, freaking Wang Lin knew somebody who used the Tao of Deception. Like, and that seems like an ethereal Tao, you know what I mean? My boy had absolute beginning and ending, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm trying to say is, the heavens encompass all and anything goes. Why do you have a cultivation technique where you have to, like, basically, if I remember correctly, he has, like, I don't know what his soul does, but he has this downtime where, like, he starts to go crazy or, like, quote-unquote demonic, where he have to have sex in order to leave himself. And it's like, okay, you're setting that up so he can have a harem. You're setting that up so he can have an excuse that he raped somebody. Oh, my God, he had to. He was going down. He was going through a defect, you know what I mean? And, like, he had to. Come on, bro, stop it. I read like 50 chapters. I had to drop it off, man. No, I didn't read like 50 chapters. Let me stop capping. I'm trying not to be ashamed. I read like 200. I ain't gonna lie. And you know, man, The Realms wasn't that bad. The Realms was pretty unique for a Chinese novel with a Chinese author. You know what I mean? It was really, really unique. Too bad he's a rapist. Number 3. What was even number 3? What did they even put for number 3? Oh my god. Actually, in my recent video that is blowing up, shout out that video, by the way, make sure you go watch it. I mentioned the Emperor's domination technique. Now, let me explain what this technique is for these new disciples. Disciples, gather around here. I'm finna explain what this technique is. Now, exists a myriad technique that these Chinese authors like to do, and when y'all keep on smelling the syrup, they start to divine this technique like crazy. Now, what is this technique, bro? I call it the Emperor's domination technique. It's basically when these niggas start stretching it out, the novel's finna end, whatever piece of media, any piece of media could do it. We saw Rent a Girlfriend do it, which is kind of an insane feat, but I digress. Emperor's domination basically was supposed to end a long time ago, if I remember correctly, but people kept on smelling the syrup. The author keep on getting money, so he's going to keep on making it. We almost at chapter 6,000. Let's go. Let's see if we can get to 7,000. You know what I mean? That's where it's at right now. Bro broke down his cultivation like 4 or 5 times, if I remember correctly. Cultivation to him is a roguelike. Also, this is probably the biggest face slap, and like I told you before, you can't keep on doing the same gimmick over and over again. Space out the face slapping. Look at Martial World. Martial World, he wasn't face slapping he was face slapping like every arc. Every arc he would do like a major face slap, you know what I mean? But he wasn't face slapping every chapter. Every 5 chapters wasn't a face slap, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's really all I have to say for this one. Li Yi, whatever you pronounce this dude's name is, the system was cool when he realized the Dao Heart was the most important thing with the Hell of Heavens and stuff like that, bro. Like, it was amazing. Too bad it's see-through. I saw through it. I divined through it. The Tao of Illusions cannot stop me from seeing through it. I can only read like, I think it was like 900, 1,000 chapters. Then I started looking through the wiki. I'm like, bro, this dude broke down his cultivation 3-4 times. Nigga was playing a rogue like niggas in Dead Cells. What is number 2? Oh, Martial God Asura. Guys, this is probably the most demonic MC I've ever seen. And he's not actually a quote unquote demon. This dude's actually demonic, bro. Chu Yan, whatever his name is, Chu Yan, I don't know. He don't get no respect from me. But this dude is probably the most demonic person I've ever read in a cultivation novel. You know how there's a discrepancy between Western cultivators and Eastern cultivators. What I mean by that is like Chinese authors and Western authors when they talk about when they do cultivation. Look at somebody like Lightning is the Only Way. The character isn't a murder hobo. He wouldn't murder somebody for no reason. He ain't gonna eviscerate a whole sect. But then we have niggas like Renegade Immortal who will. Well, no, Wang Wen was actually pretty spiritual. But like somebody like Warlock of the Magus World, this nigga was sacrificing whole moral villages for research and stuff like that, yada yada yada. You know, the murder hobo, sociopathic MC. This dude is actually the template. He's a rapist. He tortured people. Like I told you, I think I mentioned this in my other video before, in my guide to cultivation. He fed some aphrodisiacs to some spirit beasts or something like that, and they raped this dude while he was tied up. Like, you need to do that. He'll eviscerate a whole sect. I forgot what sect he did, but he eviscerated like this whole, was it a realm or was it a sect? I don't know, but he had beef with this one dude and he eviscerated them all. This dude is truly the most demonic MC. We like to say that Reverend Insanity Fang Wan is like a demonic MC because he does stuff for the gain of power, but he wouldn't go out raping niggas. He wouldn't go out. Oh, yeah, nah, he will do some fucked up shit. He did fed a bear, you know, that's besides the point. But like, he's just really goal orientated. He's not really demonic per se, but he's demonic in a way where it's like he's goal orientated. His bottom line is lower than most people. This dude, bottom line, what's a bottom line to him? He don't know what that is. Can he eat it? Can he cultivate with it? Is it some type of spirit pill? Is it a new type of thou that he can itch to his skin or something like that? What's this bottom line? He don't know what it is because he doesn't cultivate it. This dude's a demon. This dude's an arc fiend, bro, an arc demon, a neo demon, something from not even the 18 layers of hell. I think he must be from the 3 subsides of the abyss or something like that. I don't know where this dude is from. That's all I have to say for this one. And it's a harem. Come on, you can't. That's the icing on the cake too. Like, come on, you're a rapist, harem loving, torture, murder hobo. I don't even know what else to say, bro. Like, read it yourself, I guess. If you want to go do Chi Deviation, there you go, man. You could just read this. Or you could go read Rent a Girlfriend. Now, what is number 1? What is truly one of the worst novels that the Grand Solver has read? He read through the myriad of worlds. He's seen it all. Western, Eastern. What could it be? Surprisingly, guess what? Ding, ding, ding is not Western novels. No Western novels on here. I don't think they're that bad. Oh, man. What could it truly be? What made the Grand Solver said, you know what, bro? This is one of the worst novels. What is worse than a murder hobo, rapist, torturous, or whatever the word is for that, for somebody who likes inducing torture. Harem-loving guy who can annoy the dude so much, who can annoy the Grand Sorcerer, the greatest of them all, the highest in the realms, the one that resides with the heavens, with the Tao robe. Who can torture this guy to the point where it's like, you know what, bro, this scripture is crazy. This scripture is this is one of these scriptures where I'll banish to the primordial chaos. Nobody should be able to touch this, not even Pangu. Come on, man. You know how I feel about this nigga Chu Kwangro. I think I'm gonna forever remember this nigga name. He's the only person that actually affected my Dao heart. My Dao heart was crippled. I had to not read cultivation novels. I had to not read novels for a good month after reading this, bro. I've never felt so empty finishing a novel. It was so bad that I actually have to finish it. The villain names are trash. Fire God, Water God. Everybody's a young master. Everybody trying to face slap. They reusing plot points 24/7. It's like everything is horrible and this dude is too handsome for everybody that they starting to become gay or some shit like that, bro. I can't even read this no more. I can never reread this. I don't want nobody else to read this. I shouldn't even put this on the list. This is a true devil scripture. This is not even demonic. No, devils, that's even disrespectful. I can't even call it an abyssal scripture. This is something from the primordial chaos. This is one of the things that the heavens wish they didn't make. The heavens regret. I can hear the heavens weeping right now. If you listen closely, you can hear the heavens weeping right now when I talk about this. This is one of the worst things ever. I felt like Wang Lin when his whole the village he grew up in just got slain, bro, by that nigga Tang, bro. I really feel like this, bro. Like, I really feel like my whole world is collapsing anytime I look at this, man. I don't even want to look at it anymore. It's been your boy, the Great Grand Sovereign, bro. That's just my top 5. Not really that much to say. A quick little video, you know what I mean? Shouldn't be more than 10 minutes. My next video is going to be my top 5. Now, that's going to be when I be ranting, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. Till next time. Peace.
We should